Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope today is very good. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Najihatu Azmi. I'm from English Department of the M.Pd, Academic Speaking Class D. Here, I will explain about the problem of online learning. The COVID-19 pandemic has a major impact on educators across Indonesia. Online learning is one of the learning models carried out by the government during this pandemic. Obviously, it looks difficult to think about, but the application of this online learning model certainly demands from many parties involved, namely teachers, students, and parents. Online learning in the midst of this pandemic has its own dilemma. How to measure the assessment of one material to the next? While online learning is one of the prevention of breaking the chain of the transmission of the COVID-19 virus, learning from home has become part of the new normal in living life during the COVID-19 pandemic. However, infrastructure constraints in education and technology that may exist in each region and need to adapt quickly. And next, the problem of online learning, such as the first is the location of the host is not covered by the internet network, including minimal student internet quotas. The second is the learning media used by the teachers is dominantly monotonous and makes the student feel bored. Then the third is the dominant learning is not yet interactive, and the fourth is the character or behavior of the student is difficult to monitor, and the fifth is the learning tends to be online assignment, and the sixth is the assignment given by the student are built up, and another obstacle is absorption of subject matter is very minimal, and the last is assessment made by teachers in the form of daily assessment, mid-semester assessment, and final semester assessment, including school examination like integrity. The advantages and disadvantages of online learning. The advantages of online learning: the first, unlimited distance. The second, prevent the spread of the COVID-19 virus. The third is no need to bother to meet in person. And the fourth, speed up the learning process, such as sending files, Googling, and so on. And the last is easier process of interaction between teacher and student. And the disadvantages of online learning. The first, requires a fairly fast and stable internet connection. The second, requires a smart device such as an adequate Android or laptop. The third is for some students, online learning is difficult to understand. And the fourth, can be misused for forgery. And the last is there is no direct interaction that can hinder the learning process. The factual example, problem of online learning. In my village, at M.Pd Islam Karangrejo, Jombang Gresik, there is a difference between offline learning and online learning. But students, parents, and teachers complain about online learning. For the students, they are not used face-to-face learning methods, and their understanding is not optimal. It's the same for teachers. Teachers have to adapt to online learning methods, which tend to be more complicated because they use broad learning platform media, such as WhatsApp group, Google Meetings, and often make videos as interesting as possible for the material being taught. And for parents, it's the same. They must be able to supervise their children who are studying online. Parents are required to understand about gadgets and not be obsolete in technology because it is the parent who supervise children in online learning. How to solve the problem of online learning? This unlearning process can actually be carried out properly as long as the facilities and infrastructure are made and evenly distributed. There are many ways that the teachers can do, namely by designing simple but meaningful or quality learning plans, making materials that are easily accessible through electronic media such as videos, PPT, handouts, journals that can be sent via email, Google Classroom, or WhatsApp application, and make learning that has many variations so that students are not easily bored studying at home. And the key to online learning is to make learning simple, accessible, fun, and not to let students feel bored. There are many cases of parents protesting because there are too many assignments given by the teacher. The most terrible thing is that there are students who commit suicide because they are suspected of being depressed on online assignment. There are many obstacles faced by students. As teachers should make this obstacle can be overcome by maximizing existing resources. Online learning can be done optimally as long as all parties involved can work well and smoothly in providing students right. The conclusion from the explanation above, it can be concluded that there are many problems with online learning. As the first, the location of the host is not covered by the internet network, including minimal student internet quotas. The second, the learning media used by the teachers is dominantly monotonous and makes the student feel bored. Then, the third, the dominant learning is not yet interactive, and so on. The solution to overcome online learning is by to make learning simple, accessible, fun, and not let students feel bored. That's all for today, everyone. I'm sorry if I have made mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.